this toaster?
Well, Richard, you know, when all is said and done, it makes good toast.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Random Tall Guy. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button for me and let's get started. Today I'm making a really simple how to change your oil on the Jeep Patriot video to help out anybody who is new to the Jeep Patriot platform. For these Jeep Patriot, there's enough clearance for you to get your hand under with a wrench to remove the drain plug and also the filter, so you don't really have to put it on ramps or jack it up or anything. I'm just doing it to make it easier for myself since I'm a big guy and it's hard for me to get in there. Alright, so first thing first, you want to go ahead and pop the hood. Down here, there's supposed to be a latch. You pull on it, it opens the hood. Easiest way to open this hood, after the P right here, put your hand under and then slide towards the P. And you should feel the lever, go ahead and pull it to the left. And then you go ahead and pop it open. Alright, and then you're going to use the prop stick to hold the hood, just like that. Alright, next you want to go ahead and just loosen the oil cap right here. So when we drain it, there's going to be a better flow. You can leave it like that. Alright, next you're gonna go under the car over here in the front. This right here, this is your oil pan, this big thing right here. If you take a look all the way over here, this is your transmission pan, so you can't really mess it up. Right, the oil pan should be close to the oil filter, which is right here. Next, we're gonna go ahead and remove the drain plug, but before we do that, we wanna make sure we have some kind of catch can, some kind of pan to collect all the dirty oil. Next, you wanna get yourself a 13mm socket and ratchet, and go ahead and put it on. And then we're gonna go ahead and break it free. Just like that. And just like that. Now you're gonna let that drain. It's gonna take a couple of minutes. Alright, so we're gonna let that drain. In the meantime, you wanna go ahead and take a look at the drain plug. Take a look at it, see if you have to replace it or not. Check the threads, check the rubber sealed, and check, of course, the bolt head. See if it's, you know, rounded or anything. This one looks good. I believe I can use it at least one more time before replacing it because the rubber is getting a little beat up here. But overall, it still looks good. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the hole with a shop towel. That's also going to provide some lubrication on where the rubber seal is going to be sitting. So, alright, then you can go ahead and tighten it up. You don't want to tighten it in too much. Because of course you're gonna go back in the future and undo it to change your oil again. All right, the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna change out the filter, which is right here. Now some of them are extremely tight, so you might need a tool for that. AutoZone, O'Reilly's, even Walmart has those tools, but I think this one's good. So we're just gonna let it drip a little bit, and then we're gonna remove it once the dripping stops, just so we don't create a mess. It also helps if you wear gloves. Alright, so I was able to remove the filter. At this point, you want to make sure that the rubber seal came off with the filter. If you take a look over here, they're together. And if you take a look over here, there's no rubber seal, so that's good. Sometimes they separate and the rubber seal stays stuck here. Alright, so this right here is the new filter. We're going to go ahead and just prep it. We're going to fill it up with oil, and then we're going to go ahead and just run some oil on the seal right here to lubricate it. By doing this, it should seal better, and also it should make it easier to unscrew it next time. Alright, and then just get yourself a shop towel to give you more grip because it is full of oil, and go ahead and turn it until you can't turn it anymore, and then just give it a slight tug to make sure that it's going to stay in place, and you should be all set. Alright, so it's time to fill it up. The easiest way to determine what type of oil this vehicle needs is take a look at the oil cap. Over here says 5W20, so that's what we're gonna put in. And this engine takes about 4.5 quarts, I believe. Once you top off the oil, you want to give it a couple minutes so that the oil in the pan settles, and then you want to go ahead and pull out the dipstick, and you want to wipe it down, stick it back in, and then take a reading and make sure that the oil level is on the okay mark. If you take a look over here, it's hard for the camera to see it, but over here is the safe mark, and you can see that the oil reached that mark, so you should be all set with the oil level. Also, you want to keep in mind that the Jeep needs to stay level on the floor as well, so that the reading is correct. Once you verify that there's enough oil, you can go ahead and start up the vehicle. Let the vehicle run for about 5-10 minutes, shut it off. Let the vehicle sit for about 10 minutes and then check the reading again. And if it's too low, add a little more oil and you should be all set. Also, while you add it, you just want to go ahead and peep on the floor here. Just make sure that there's no oil leaking out of this filter right here. And then also the drain plug. Make sure that it's nice and dry. This right here, this stain right here is just old oil that dripped from here when I removed the old filter. But yeah, it's bone dry. I don't see any leakage, seepage at all. So we should be all set over here.
Alright, now there's only one more step that we need to do that everyone always forgets to do. Basically, we need to reset the oil life in the computer. This one is pretty simple. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put the key in. Go ahead and put it on the second position. That's basically the position where all the lights comes on right before you turn it again to start it up. At this point, within 10 seconds, go ahead and press the gas pedal all the way to the floor 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. After that, go ahead and shut off the car, remove the key, put the key back in, and then this time go ahead and start it up. That should automatically reset the oil life. So if you have like a maintenance light or a change oil soon light, it should disappear within a couple of seconds.
Alright guys, once you've done that, you should be all set. Your oil change should be completed and you should be fine for a while now. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing. As always guys, take care, stay safe, bye bye.